Students, how are you all? I hope you are all fine. And in our last class, what we have discussed in our last class, we have discussed that hundredths, right? Am I right? So hundredths, how to change a decimal into fraction. If it is they gave 0.19, 0.21, that kind of two-digit came means how can we change into fraction? Okay. Then after hundreds means decimal point after second digit, right? 1 by 100. It's called 1 by hundredth. Okay, hundredth. Then before the class we have seen the tenth, and based on that we have worked out some problems also. And now we are going to see that means today's we are going to see that comparing decimals, how to compare the decimals. Am I right? Okay. So anyway, today's topic is comparing decimals. So before, just remember which are the things we have seen. Actually, we have seen that hundredths one, and how to simplify that fraction if they give means how to simplify it in terms of decimals. Otherwise they gave one decimal number, we have to expand the decimal. So this kind of problems we have seen so far, right? So today's class, comparing decimals, the topic is comparing decimals. Now actually in the fraction class, that means in the fraction chapter, you know how to compare the fraction, right? Whether it is what's called proper fraction or improper fraction, and how to compare the fraction. But what about that decimal? How can we compare? Okay, so how we can we predict which one is greater, which one is smaller? Okay, anyway, the first sum, which is greater? Okay, this is general sum, 0.06 or 0.1. Okay, okay, shall we go and see the solution? Okay, the first one, 0.06, which can be written as 6 divided by 100. Why? Because 0.06, 0 point after, okay, point, decimal point after, totally how many digit is present? Totally there are two digit, 0 and 6. Okay, so two digit means how can we represent in terms of fraction? Means two zero number we have to put down. Two zero number means what? 100, right? So 6 by 100, so 0.06 can be written as 6 divided by 100. Okay, and 0.1 can be written as 1 divided by 10, because point after only one digit. One digit means one zero digit, so one zero digit means what? 10, so 1 by 10. Okay, what is that 0 point after what number they give, that number should be include in that numerator, so 1 divided by 10. Okay, right? Now we have to know how to compare, right? If it is fraction means 6 divided by 100, 1 divided by 10. So both the fraction denominator are not same, so we have to make the denominator as same. So how to make the denominator as same means, once if we multiply it by 10 and 10 in the numerator and denominator as well as, you will get the denominator as 100, right? So 1 into 10, 10, 10 divided by 100, and above that 6 divided by 100. Now we can compare easily which is greater. 6 divided by 100 is lesser than 10 divided by 100. Okay, so this kind of only we have to solve. So what is that idea? Decimal point after, just look at how many digit. If it is two digit means we have to divide by 100. Okay, so without writing in terms of a decimal number, directly you can take that whole number, that number alone you can write in the numerator, and the denominator how many digit totally decimal point after is present, that much zero, that means that much zero including digit. Okay, 100,000 whatever it may be. Okay, but two digit means 100, three digit means 1000, one digit means 10. Okay, then after we have to check whether the denominators are same or not. If it is not same means just check whether it is possible to make the denominator as same. Okay, and then you can compare that decimal. Okay, now 6 by 100 is less than 10 by 100. So 10 by 100 means what? 0.1. So obviously 0.1 will be greater than 0.06. Okay, understand students? Shall we go into that next problem? Which is greater, 32.55 or 32.5? Okay, if you look at the problem, decimal point after in the first sum 32.55, 2 digit decimal point after 2 digit is present, that is 5 and 5. But what about here 32.5, right? So 32.5, which means decimal point after only 1 digit is present, right? So just look at, so 32.55, which is equal to 32 plus 5 by 10, because a decimal point after what is the digit? That is tenth digit. Okay, tenth, yes, tenths. Okay, so 5 by 10, what number they given? The first digit after decimal point, you have to write what number they given divided by 10. Okay, the next number, okay, that is we can written as 5 divided by 100. Okay, so this is the way we can write that first decimal 32.55. 32 as a whole number, keep them separately, plus 5 by 10 plus 5 by 100. Now look at the second one, 32.5. So 32.5, which means 32 plus 5 by 10 plus, okay, 0 by 100, because there is no digit is present after that 5, there is no digit is present. So we can write 32.5, we can write 32.50, right? So 32.50 means 32 plus 5 by 10 plus, there is no digit, so we can take it as 0. So 0 divided by 100, am I right? 0 by 100. So 32.55, which is greater than 32.5. How sir we can say? Because just look at that 10th digit 5, here also 5. Look at the 100th digit. If the 10th digit is same, you have to look at the 100th digit. 100 digit in the first one 32.55, 5 is number is there, but what about the second one? There is no number. So obviously we know that 5 by 100 is greater than 0 by 100. So by that we can predict 32.55, which will be greater than 32.5. Am I right? Okay, shall we go on to the next problem? Okay, the next one, which is greater, 1 or 0.99? Look at the problem carefully, students. 1 or 0.99. Okay, shall we go and see that problem? Okay, 1 I can written as 1.00. Why sir we can write 1 as 1.00? Because here we have to compare 1 and 0.99. That means the second decimal digit, there is only 2 digit, right? Second digit 0.99. Decimal point after 2 digit is present, so I can take 1 as 1.20. Okay, so 1.20, that small, that is called 20 means 00. Okay, 1.00. So here 1 is a whole number, just expand that one, expand the decimal one, 1, it is a whole number. So 0 divided by 10 plus 0 divided by 100. Okay, so 0 by 10, 0 by 10 means what? It will be 0 only. 0 by 100 means what? 0 by 100 only. Okay, this is the expansion of the first digit. Okay, so the second one 0.99. So 0.99 we can written as 0, it is a whole number, plus 9 by 10 plus 9 by 100. Okay, now if you look at the 10th digit, sir, first one 0 sir, second one 9 sir, so 9 only greater than 0 sir, so we can take 0.99 only greater as sir. No, first you have to look at the whole number. What is the whole number? Decimal point before, okay, not after, decimal point before. Okay, what the number is present? There it is 1, here it is 0. That means whole number is different. Okay, so whole number is first case 1, second case 0 only. So obviously 1 is greater than 0. So no need to look at 10th digit and 100th digit and all. whole part in that whole number is greater means from that time itself we can predict it will be greater. Okay, so 1 is greater. Okay, so we should not look at the 10th 100 digits and all. So 1 is greater, so we can write 1 is greater than 0.99. Okay, so shall we go to the next one? So the next one is, wait a minute, yes, so exercise 8.3. Okay, which is greater, 0.07 or 0.02? Next 3 or 0.8? Okay, I'll give 1 minute time. Okay, same step, same procedure, you can work out and you can say the answer. Okay, same step, you can write which one is greater, which one is smaller. Okay, are you ready? Okay, your time start now. Okay, the next one, shall we go see the solution? Okay, 0.07, which can be written as first one whole number, the whole part, that means decimal point before what digit is present, 0. So 0 plus a decimal point after the first digit, 0 by 10, and then 7 by 100. Okay, so next one, 0.02. So whole number is 0 plus 0 by 10, the first digit, and the second one 2 by 100. Now if you look at the decimal point before what is the digit, there also 0, here also 0. Okay, so no problem at all. So decimal point after, that is first case, first digit, what is that? In the first case 0, second case also 0. Okay, so that means both are equal, 0 0 only, no? So if we have to look at the next digit, that means 10th digit is same, we have to move 100th digit. So 100th digit, there are 7 given, here 2 given. So we know that 7 is what's called, it will be greater than 2, because 7 by 100, 2 by 100. So which one is greater? 7 by 100 is greater. Okay, so 0.07, which will be greater than 0.02. So this kind of problem they gave means, first you have to know that identify the whole number, whether the whole number is there or not. Whole number means what? Decimal point before, is there any number, any whole number they given? If that time whole number is greater means, from that time itself we can predict which will be greater, which will be smaller. Even if it is both also equal, even the 10th digit also equal, even 100th digit also equal, means if you look at the 1000th digit, if it is different means we can compare. So which one is greater than 1000 digit, that will be the greater digit, that means greater number, right? Even though the 1000 digit also, 1000th also same, means if you look at the 10,000th digit, so likewise we have to go. Okay, we can compare. Okay, so understand student, 0.07, so decimal point after 2 digit only, means that digit divided by 100. Okay, the otherwise 7 by 100 we can write, right? So 7 by 100, 2 by 100, which will be greater? 7 by 100 only greater. That way also you can use. I'm using here expansion form. You can use it directly. 0.07 we can write 7 by 100, sir. 0.02 we can write 2 by 100, sir. So we can save us, sir. 7 by 100 will be greater than 2 by 100. Yes, of course, go ahead. Okay, so no problem at all. Okay, so this is that this is this slide, students. Okay, so next problem we will see in the next session. Okay, until you have to wait, that means next slide part 2 is waiting. Okay.